welcome back to the channel. Team scores are in for round 16 and I had a pretty good week again. Top 2% for the round, top 2% overall. It was a roller coaster of a weekend though. Like, do I loop? Who do I captain? The weather. Some players underperformed hugely and other players went really good. So straight off the bat, last minute decision, I traded in Papi last week. I used the boost last week and got Papi in when he was named to play. I traded out Munster and brought in Papi. So I switched Hines up to halfback, Mam down to 5'8", brought in Papi, and it was the difference. And that is where my dilemma came in. As soon as he had that, the roller coaster started. Yeah, he was on 37 points after 68 minutes. And I was thinking I made the worst decision I've made all year. And then all of a sudden, he just smashed out 100 points in like 5 minutes. It was crazy. So yeah, let's go through the team. And then do I loop? But I had Anderson on 12, so I knew auto emergency nightmare. Who do I captain? Cleary, Drinkwater. Who do I leave out? It was going to be Kolomatangi. In the end, not looping, I missed out on, say, 20 or 15 points. I used the loop calculator. But, yeah. All right, well, let's go through the team. Grant underperformed. Coruscant went really good. So that balanced out nice. Joseph Tarpany, absolutely killing it. Papali'i underperformed hugely. Tamalolo went okay. Crichton sin-binned. So, add on 10 points, 41. Add on another 15 points for the 10 minutes he was off the field. So, it's not too bad seeing he was sin-binned. Talakai, meh. Okay. Kolomatangi went okay. Barnett, who didn't play. Tupanua in the centres. I was nearly going to trade him out this week, but I don't think I'm going to. Cleary was the captain. Nico Hines. Drinkwater. I played Mam over Savage, thinking Mam up in Queensland would go good, but he didn't, and Savage in the wet went a little bit better. Joseph Manu, absolutely killing it. Mulatalo. Graham luckily got some upgraded points with a try assist, and May and Pappenhausen. So that's the team. What I'm going to do now is set the team up for what it will look like for round 17. Hopefully Nico Hines doesn't play Origin and Jack Whiten takes that spot, and hopefully Talakai doesn't play. I don't know. I got my fingers crossed. Okay. Isaiah Tass hopefully plays. We got the reserve on Anderson. Pappenhausen, I'm going to go vice captain because he plays the first game. All right, trades. I don't want to do this. I don't want to trade out Xavier Savage. He's been making cash. He's been playing pretty good. Like the last 4 games, 96, 66, 65, 62. That's not bad. Like that's not bad. But the move I want to make, I'm going to get Latrell in this week, which could be the worst trade of the year, or it could be the move. He looked just he just dominated in that game. So we're trading out Savage, and trading out Karaz to move Talakai down. So now in my centres for the run home, hopefully, got Mulatalo, Graham, May, Manu, Talakai. So 5 good centres. And then what I'm going to do, we've got 4 front rows of duels. So I'm going to sub down Tamalolo into the second row. So front row's Tarpany, Papali'i, King, which I'm happy with. Second row, Tamalolo, Kolomatangi, Barnett, Tupanua, Crichton, and I've saved Cotter. I'm keeping Cotter. Look, Tupanua can play good. Like in the centers, he was just woeful. The hookers, Coruscant and Grant, I'm just going to hold those two. And first thing I'm going to do is we're going to select Latrell down at fullback. So points. The other possibility I could go is Alex Johnson. But I'm going to go the absolute pod move and go Latrell. I just think he's going to fire. He's only played a couple of games this year. He is got a different training regime. He's dedicated to the team, to Souths, and I think it could be really good. If you have a look at his stats for last year, at the end after Origin, so he played Origin, 48, 71, 47. Then he got 108, 123, 64. That was against Para. 115, 65 against Panthers, 106 against the Roosters. That's when he got sin binned against the tackle on Joey Manu. So if you have a look at his games at the tail end of this year, Newcastle Bulldogs, he could get 100. Melbourne in Sydney, he likes the tough games. So Melbourne, Sharks, then he's got Warriors, Para, Panthers, Cowboys, Sydney. So he's got a lot of tough games, but I think that's when he's going to play better, playing tough games. Back to back, week to week. And Souths have looked clunky all year. I think he is going to be the little element that he's going to be the superstar for the tail end. But I'm just hoping he does not get injured or sin bin. It's a massive risk bringing Latrell in. If I bring in Alex Johnson, at least then I've got dual flexibility with Manu and Johnson. So I've got potentially 3 fullbacks. With this, I'm just running the risk. I've got 2 players coming back from hamstring injuries. It's a bit risky. It really is a bit risky, but I'm chasing the points with Latrell. But with Alex Johnson, he could get 100 too. All right, the other player I'm bringing in is Cheapo Funa. What's his name? Funua Pule at the Tigers. Played 42 minutes. That's pretty good. So 44 points. I'm more happy about the minutes. So he's coming straight into the team. Completing trades. Let's look at this. Funua Pule is straight in. Yep. I'm putting what am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I'm bringing... Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm subbing Latrell in. I'm going to put the C on Latrell and the V on Nico Hines. But if Nico Hines doesn't play, I'm going to bring in Talakai and put the V on either Talakai or Hines. I'm hoping Talakai or Hines misses Origin. Jack Whiten's got to come into that team somehow. All right, let's get this team. So Pappenhausen, reserve, Anderson. Tapano's not playing, and Carousell's not playing. So the team is Pappenhausen, Latrell. So I'm happy there. Talakai, Militello, Graham, Tass, Anderson, Mam, Hines, Barnett, Kolamatangi, Papali'i, Polo. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 players, 6 trades left, a bit of cash in the bank if there's an injury to a player and I need to sub someone, get someone in. I've got no boost left. The only possible thing I could do in the next week is Mam out for someone. He's got 2 36s in a row. Hoping he bounces back against the Dragons at Suncorp and then the Gold Coast at the Gold Coast. So that is it, people. That is it. Big move. Getting Latrell in. So Pappenhausen, Latrell. Hopefully that is a bit of a pod move having Latrell. I think this week a lot of people are going to only be able to get Pappenhausen in. I don't think many people are going to get Latrell in. At least that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Pappenhausen owners are going to get Latrell in. Look, I'm happy with that team going into round 17. Pappenhausen, Latrell, Talakai, Hello, Graham, Tass played okay. Mam can go good. Hines, if he plays. Barnett, Colin Papali'i, Pole. Alright, let me know what you think of that trade. And Latrell as captain instead of Pappenhausen. I'm just utilising the VC. Melbourne and Sharks play that first game, so that's where the V's got to be. Captain's got to be on Latrell. If people have Dylan Brown, Papali'i, even though he went terrible. Selwyn Kobo, but he's playing Origin, isn't he? So he should be out. Alright, thanks for watching this video. And my team is starting to go good. Top 2%, top 3% for the last couple of weeks in a row. So, alright, I'll see you tomorrow for Teams List Tuesday.